channel. I'm joined today by Wallace, owner and proprietor of Quest Air. So, first of all, thank you for being with us. I wanted to ask you a few questions about the business and why you decided to do it. So, we just first of all, straight into it. You're 17. 17?
17.
17 and you own a business. How does that feel?
Pretty good actually. I was very enthusiastic about business from a young age, so wanted to go with it.
You just decided, how did that happen? How did you kind of just get to the point where you're like, I now have a business? What happened?
Well, I was friends with a guy that owned a business similar to this previously. It was called Game Freak, Game Swap, an air 2-3 years ago, and that was closed down. And then a few years later, people who had done it before wanted to redo it. Didn't really know what to do. Came to speak to me, gave me a little bit of help and advice. We ended up coming into a partnership altogether.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What you've done with the place is fantastic. Still a long way to go though. I don't know whether you'll agree.
A lot far to go yet. We're hoping within the next 2 years to have another 2 stores as well.
Right.
And we're actually at the moment looking for another venue for the gaming part of this business within here. So a larger venue for just the gaming to focus on it.
Right. Let's speak more about the game. I am a part of the gaming scene within here and understand how it works. But what do you hope for out of your gaming nights or events?
What we began with was we just wanted to build up a community, because there's this stigma attached to gaming that if you're a gamer, you're a geek, you sit in the house, unsociable, and that is just, it's not completely not true, and they want to get rid of that. We set up a little gaming club in here with just like, come along, play any game you want, and it started off really well. People started meeting new friends with the same interests, same kind of games, and it's just built up from there.
So within that, do you plan on doing anything kind of bigger with the gaming side of things?
We're actually hoping to get help from some game companies, to get some early release from games, we did a big promotion of games. Like we tried to do it with Black Ops 2, the company was interested but we were too late in getting involved. If we'd emailed them a month earlier, they're going to give us the game for midnight release, so posters and things up for them. But we've also done the same thing with Blizzard, with World of Warcraft. If you can get 8 people in a clan in World of Warcraft, the moment we have 6, playing in here regularly, once a week, and they'll send a loads of promotional stuff. Like posters, cut-out figures, early release for their DLC, things like that.
Now I've seen some of the cutouts from World of Warcraft. I'm pretty sure that turns more erotica. You've seen some of them, it's a bit weird.
Yes.
The next thing they're going to come out with is a panda in a bikini, because obviously Mr. Pandora, it's a bit weird.
Might buy that.
Please don't. I don't want to walk in here to see you with a panda. A bit strange. So basically what you're saying is you need to jump in quicker.
Yeah.
Right, but that's on the cards. That's something that you plan on doing. Good. Good. I'll be very interested to hear how that turned out, to be honest. Your new stores and things. You want to branch out, which is great. How do you see that working, and when do you see that working?
Hopefully by next summer we'll have at least 1 more store. What we're thinking, depending on what time we go to, we're deciding whether to focus on either the gaming or the confectionery side, because both sides of the business now work independently themselves. Like the likes of this one in Air started off just the gaming, and the confectionery grew from that. If we're to go to a town like, for an example, middle of nowhere, Girvan, it has not much to do in it, load of teenage kids and some young adults, nothing to do. We'll probably there's already a sweet shop there. If we went to Girvan, which we're thinking about doing, we'll probably focus more on the gaming side, and in the progress of trying to apply for some grants to help with that. If we went to Irvine, we still have the gaming there, but focus more on the confectionery side.
You just mentioned that Girvan already has a sweetening shop, which is overpriced, but that's not the point. Your business differs in a sense because you import a lot of American items and things that you wouldn't be able to get here. So while you say the gaming side, would you not think about doing confectionery as well, because a lot of the stuff here
we would definitely do both.
Right.
We'd pick one side, put more money into and use more space for. So if we went to Girvan, we'd focus more on the gaming side.
Fair enough. Now obviously this is your business, is there anything else you do kind of outside of it that links in? Is there anything you do to kind of encourage more people to?
Not so much recently, but when I first started out with this place, I was more into athletics and things, and I actually used that to kind of get customers out, and I tried to actually get some sponsorship deals going with some of the other athletes, but on the athletes who were into it. But hopefully by this is more established, that I can start sponsoring some young athletes.
I noticed you got yourself a sign. Temporary sign.
The council made it very difficult for us to get a sign, so we got 10% up until they eventually plan permission to sign up.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now, I've noticed an increase in community lately. What has that been a result of?
For quite a while now, there was a lot of rumours about the place and a bad reputation. I think as people are starting to slowly realise that these rumours are not true, we're getting more and more customers in.
Do you want to kind of? I'm going to give you a minute to kind of go over those and kind of, if you want to say a word about them and like discuss why they came about and whether or not they may be true, then feel free to. It's entirely up to you.
Okay. Well, when I first started out, there was some of my friends involved in the place as well, helping me run it a little bit because I couldn't be here as much because I have commitments outside of this place. And one of them is a very close friend of mine for a long, long time, 13 years, grew up with him. We caught him stealing money, games, hard drives, an awful lot. It probably set us back about 3-4 months. So we then threw this person out. We then discovered more people were helping him do it later on through the months. And each person we've caught has been thrown out eventually and barred. And these people have become quite spiteful because they've seen this place get more successful and no longer part of it. And they've went out their way to try and get us closed down in any way they can. But when the police come through here, the council come through here, everyone's come through and checked it. It's all known to be not true. So I think as people start realising that it's not true, they're going to keep coming.
Well, I can pretty much vouch for most if not all the rumours not being true. I love coming in here. I come in here, what, 5 days out of 7?
Yeah.
Because I'm like lonely.
So it's a good place to go along and meet friends, like Rangers friends.
I've actually, obviously we've started up the gaming clan, which we'll get to in a minute. I've met a lot of new people through that, and it's actually helped kind of me because my self-confidence is never very good. Because you can just walk in and start talking to people, and it's like, cool, hi. Let's move on to gaming clan. We've recently started that up. I'm wondering if you want to talk about it at all?
Yeah, actually the gaming clan I think is going quite well. I think we've got about 10 regular people are coming to each training night. We've got some interested public wanting to get involved in the gaming clan, and I'm currently looking for a sponsor for us as well.
Okay.
And there is 2 or 3 different companies now involved that if we get good enough, they're going to want to sponsor us to help us do competitions and become a professional gaming clan.
So that's on a Thursday night?
Yep.
From what, 6 until 10?
6 till 10.
I enjoy it actually. So if you are free, in air or around there, on a Thursday 6 till 10, come down. We'll have a laugh. We're actually having a tournament soon, aren't we? We're having a public tournament. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be easy for us to win.
Well, you say that, but you know.
If we train hard and do what we're meant to be doing, we're going to be pretty good.
I mean, we've got what, 2 or 3 nights now a week that we actually train. So yeah, we'll get there. We're going to take a quick break because my throat is killing me.
Okay.
So we're going to take a quick break and then we'll jump back to the other questions. So yeah. You have to wave.
I like to wave.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in. Just having you wave. Oh jeez, my throat is actually killing me.